Hi guys, welcome you back to my channel Exploring MS. I'm Nilima, and in today's video I want to talk about those early symptoms of MS which we tend to ignore, and something that we should not. It should be, those are the symptoms which should be taken into consideration, but we tend to ignore. So that is what I'm going to discuss in today's video. Well, I'm not a doctor, but I am a MS patient who has been living with MS for over 10 years now. If I could even help a single person, to be diagnosed earlier or to clarify the confusion, I would consider that this video has really helped. The symptom that we try to ignore is MS fatigue. Now MS fatigue is not normal tiredness, and we try to put that under the carpet. We think that, oh, it's a stressful life, so we are feeling fatigue. Well, that's not true. There's a difference between normal fatigue and an MS fatigue. MS fatigue is something that only an MS patient would feel, right? And you really cannot ignore that. It is not something that just because you have overworked, or maybe you haven't got your good night's sleep, and that is why you're feeling fatigued. It's not that. It's a neurological factor, and that needs to be addressed. So you should definitely not ignore the fatigue that you go through. Also, never ignore those brain fog and memory loss. You have to keep a tap on it, right? There might be sometimes you're talking and you just completely forget some simple word, and we just feel that, oh, that's okay, right? It happens. So brain fog and memory loss is definitely a symptom which you really cannot ignore. So once or twice it's okay, it happens, right? But then it should not happen all the time. You can't let go or live with those brain fog. You can't just ignore those kind of symptoms. Balance issue or clumsiness is not okay. You have to pay attention to it. You can't just think that, oh, you are being careless. It's not about being careless. That is a symptom. Bumping into a furniture or tripping over nothing is not okay. So don't joke around thinking that you're careless, because you're not. It is a symptom. These are the things that we have to take care of. Visual disturbance is also a symptom, so we have to take care of. In fact, I have gone through this earlier. I had gone through optic neuritis, and I had lost vision from my right eye for couple of months. So I know how I passed through. Initially I just thought it was okay. I didn't pay heed until I totally became blind. You don't take to you don't take these kind of symptoms seriously, right? You just feel like, oh, you just maybe it started with haziness and you feel like it was okay, it's normal, right? But then very soon you realize that it is not normal, and it won't take time for you to go completely blind. My vision loss, it started with the double vision, or some kind of a blurred vision, but eventually, because I did not pay much attention to it, from my right eye I stopped seeing, I mean completely, as in like blind. So it was no longer a blurred vision, or it was no longer just like a normal double vision. I had just stopped seeing totally, until I went through those steroid treatment and got my vision back. So we cannot take these kind of symptoms lightly. So if you are experiencing any of these persistently, the numbness, the tingling, the blurred vision, brain fog, fatigue, please do consult your neurologist. He or she will provide you with some medicines which can benefit you. Just do not ignore it. So whether you are newly diagnosed, undiagnosed, or you are just curious about what is happening, this video is for you. Just make sure that you pay attention to these tiny symptoms, because it can it can harm you in the long run. and it's best that, you know, if you could just speak to your neurologist and let him or her know so that it can be treated. Do not take things lightly, because, you know, MS is a very unpredictable kind of a disease. We really don't know what will happen next, right? So the best thing is to be prepared, and of course, you know, understand these symptoms which might just come across anytime. So be prepared, and, you know, so that you don't have to uh, regret later. That's all I would say, right? And if any one of you are going through any of these symptoms, pay attention to it. That's all I have to say. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope this video helps. Thank you, guys. Take care. Bye bye.
And ups together we rise, through the lows up to the sky.